Hey team, hope you're having a great week. We are gearing up for Casey Camp and it has been busy and crazy and good, but I am going to apologize now if things are not all together on Sunday mornings for the next 2 weeks. We are doing our best. So we have a typical week in Fusion. We will have our waffle time. We will have an icebreaker teaching and then move into small groups. Matt McHale is going to be our teacher this week, and I'm not quite sure who's doing waffles yet because Phil is out of town. So we will get those. We will have those covered though. For announcements, we don't really have any right now because Casey Camp is looming. I guess really it would just be like encouraging your kids to get excited for camp, be ready for camp. Hopefully most of them are coming. And yeah, next week, not this week, but next week will be Dress 80s Day to get ready for Casey Camp. So that is going to be the theme for the day. As far as our lesson this week, we are talking about how the truth about God the Son, still in Riddle Rangers. And there are 3 activities that I need to go out and get them still. But the first activity, you are supposed to have an two oversized t-shirts, break the kids into teams. And this is supposed to be an activity of like talking about how Jesus is both God and man at the same time. And so you're supposed to have 2 kids from each team pair up and they stand back to back and you put the t-shirt over both of them. And they have to, when you're going to, it's a relay race to just kind of be silly. The kids, I think, will be very tickled by it. So they have to, you give them a question or a statement, I should say God or man statement. One of the room, you have a Jesus and a man card. No, I'm sorry, a God and a man card. And so they start on the other side of the room and you give them a statement and then they race down to the other side together in the t-shirt, grab either God or man and race back. And whichever the pair to return first gets a point for their team. So, and then you have another pair go and they are racing each other to get the God or man card. So, for example, Jesus existed before the world began. That was Jesus as God. Jesus slept. A man sleeps. So anyway, it's just kind of a fun, silly way to get them to think about how Jesus, was both God and man. Then fist puppets, the Bible verse activity is fist puppets. So you've all seen this before, but when you have the little thing like this and they can draw with washable marker a face on their thing and then they use their hand as a ventriloquist to say the verse. You may or may not want to do this. I don't know how parents feel about using washable marker on their kids' hands. If you do it and the kids want to go wash their hands afterwards, that's fine too. So you're just going to be working on Philippians 2, 10, and 11 together. And then the last one is prayer, and you're going to talk to them about how we can pray in different positions. And I actually think this is a really neat lesson for the kids to learn that there are different ways that we can pray. A lot of people, a lot of times will just always only sit down and close their eyes or whatever. So they're going to share something that they want to ask God for forgiveness about. And then they're going to kneel on their knees and close their eyes and talk about how that's like a position of vulnerability. And then pray together just that God would forgive them for the things that talk about how God is full of grace and will forgive them quickly and that he will forgive them for the things that they are needing forgiveness on. So that is everything for this week. It should be fairly straightforward. But if you have any questions or anything, let me know and I will see you Sunday morning.